Hey everybody, this is Paullus here with another Starmade fleet review, and today we have my second fleet, so hope you all like it. This has some very specific differences from the other fleet. I could have made it a little bit different. I sort of resorted in some sections back to my old habits, but yeah, for some reason when I started this fleet, I was like, you know what, I need to make a really stubby ship. And so I made this thing. I kind of like it a lot, but yeah, these ships, sort of what features, or the features of this ship are the engines. The engines all sort of have similar designs except the bigger one. I'll get to the bigger one in a little bit. You might be noticing why it has like some weird different designs, but yeah, I'll get to that later. So yeah, some of the features are these ships are a little more stubby. They have these yellow sort of encasing around them that's actually lifted around, so they're like shielding. And they have a lot of antenna arrays. That's sort of a feature, and they have this radar dish, or this dish over here, this to send some frequencies, and this sort of tower to pick up other frequencies. And so they all have this sort of like similar themed dish. And this over here is our like small combat drone. It's not actually that powerful. I just wanted to sort of include a drone in the fleet because I think it's kind of fun when there's a drone. But yeah, it can if they're in swarms, then they can be pretty powerful because these guns do extend through the length of the ship over here and go on into the inside of the ship. And so if you have swarms of them, that could be pretty good because they're not terribly like expensive to make. So this ship was kind of funny. Maybe I'll show you the one it comes from. I was like, so I had like a day until the deadline, and I was like, you know what, I need another ship in this. Otherwise we're just gonna have 3 tiny ships, and one of them's a drone that's even like tinier than most fleas in Starmade. So I uploaded probably, I think this is like the second ship I've ever made. And I just recolored stuff, added a bunch of details, fixed up the hull a little bit. I recolored the hull, and voila, there we have it. And I redid the interior too, because the interior is pretty bad. But yeah, this ship is a jump ship. So actually, these entire engine right here is jump drives. This ship can jump, I think, in under 11 seconds. It's like 10.5 seconds, something like that. So which is pretty crazy, and so it's going to take a lot for anti-jump drives systems to take down this ship, right? So this is a pretty fast ship, and it also boasts a powerful engine. So this part over here is like power with a couple power lines that run down. So power and shielding. This is our jump engine, and then up here in the front section, it's really the front section is the engine, and we have our engine exhausts right here. Oh, that's a mistake. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh well. Yeah, I have some small mistakes like that over, which is kind of a small downside, kind of a big downside. But you know, I think those are missiles. Yeah, I didn't take out the missile system. In the old ship, I had a missile system, and so that's I forget if I took that out. I think I did. But yeah, so this is kind of an interesting ship. Yeah, I guess I'll show you the one it comes from. Where's J100? Here it is. So yeah, this is the ship it comes from. This was my second ever like completed like thing I could be sort of proud about in Starmade. It really like completed is the key word. Before I would just sort of like make ships that I could like use in survival to survive hiding on the outskirts of server galaxies. But this is like the sort of thing I first made in like creative that actually sort of looked good. So yeah, and then I was like, you know what? I could like this one I could easily turn into a good ship that fits, because these are all sort of like shuttles, exploratory, like small civilian crafts with, and so this like jump ship fits that theme. So I guess I'll head into the interior. They have pretty small interiors, but they they have everything necessary. I think this is my favorite interior of them all. We have back here a sort of like nice core area with the jump drive, and it's almost like a sort of like nice lobby area. I like it a lot. And here we have, I do wish I did more interior heading on to the inside of this section. That would have been nice. But you know what, oh well. What's done is done. We have a sleeping area with required medical attention stuff, and then we have our faction module up here with sort of screen, and then we have our transporter over here. So that's this ship. Yeah, these interiors are really tiny. And then we have this one. This is our fighter. This one was fun to build. It probably took the longest to build because of the shapes that I was dealing with, and sort of just like redoing and over again the shapes, especially of these sections over here, which I had a lot of fun with. And then also right back here in the back, this took a little while. But yeah, this ship is kind of fun. Let's head on inside. These are really small ships, so I wanted to fit them with everything, so they're kind of messy. Back here we have the jump drive modules. I'll go this way. We have our navigation systems over here. Where here we have the core, with this desk, and these smaller ships of the other shuttle and this one have this sort of iconic desk of this fleet. In the front we have our transporter room, and then these same sort of sleeping quarters right here. We can go back out the top over here. And the drone has no interior, and this is actually the first ship that I built, is the last one in this video. So let's head in here. We have a sleeping area. We have this sort of desk feature right here, and then we have the core back here and our navigation computers right there. This ship does not have any weapons, though it does have a pretty powerful scanner, antenna, and pretty good engines. The fastest ship in this fleet, not counting like warp or anything like that, is this ship. This one actually has I don't know, it's like a 2 something thrust to mass ratio, because these entire sections are actually engines, and I have more engines under here, and they are pretty powerful. These guns do extend all the way into the back, and are thicker. I think it's a 2x2 gun extending all the way into the back. So for its size, it is pretty powerful. But you know, that's that. So yeah, this fleet's kind of small. I wish it was larger, and I wish I didn't like skimp out on the last ship sort of. I definitely think it could have been nicer, especially with these sort of engines and the interior. Yeah, this interior is sort of like way too small, and the fleet doesn't really have enough diversity of interior, in my opinion. But you know what? Oh well. Yeah, this is a shorter video because it's a smaller fleet, but I hope you all liked it. If you enjoyed the video, then please subscribe. There's going to be a ton of these, and if you subscribed, then definitely like these videos. Yeah, I'll see you all later. Tune in for many more.